Alright, welcome back to W12 Road to WrestleMania. We are fighting for Rey Mysterio to have a shot at a title. That's where we left off, and that's where we're coming back. Good old Jacob Cass. He just came into the business and he was like, you know what? I just really want to see Rey get a title shot, so I'm going to fight on his behalf. I ain't going to say a damn thing about it, I'm just down. I'm down for this. Because he's my friend. You had to be there to understand, but you weren't, because no one was.
He might not know where he is right now.
Because it's not real. My phone is locking up, so I'm just going to start that in the background real quick. You guys are very invested in that, so I just thought I'd let you know. I'm going to restart the phone. Fucking Del Rio, why? Why, of all the things you could do, why would you do this? Whoop. One of these. I should have tested taunts, really, when I was like, I wonder if he's got AJ Styles' moves. I should have really tried a taunt. That would have given me such a clear-cut answer so quickly. There's probably going to be people that don't like that I gave him AJ Styles' moves, but I just didn't want to make a moveset, and the default one seemed like it was just like really random. Like 1 second he's fighting like a powerhouse, and then the second he's like a high flyer, and like, you know, there's like some freaking like arm bars and stuff thrown. It was like everything. It didn't really feel very themed. It just kind of felt like an all-around, which I guess is a type of wrestler, but like, I don't know, it didn't feel right. I didn't really like the flow of the moves. There would be a move, like I think there's like a pullback strike, which was like a really cool like kick that I liked, but it just wasn't that good. I think if I'm not mistaken, W12 was the one that like you really couldn't play online because there were a lot of moves in the game that like weren't reversible. Like the one he's done twice now where he like has you in a headlock and he like grounds you. I don't think that's a move that you can actually reverse. I could be wrong. I mean, I think they've had that issue in like all of their games, but the amount of times the amount of times is a bit of an exaggeration. It's been like 2 or 3 times, but I've like tried to play like a WWE game online, and they've just used a bunch of like irreversible moves. So boring, so unappealing. Online games in general, though, just aren't my thing. I do not like multiplayer. I don't like competitive anything. So I guess I'm not really the best judge of that. Also, my phone is completely frozen since I restarted it. It's just been on the Samsung startup screen, so that's fucking awesome. I think it's like really messing up.
Attack right to the back. Into the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2.
Oh, man, I didn't win off the scoop slam.
Shot to
I went off of this instead.
Heads up. I'm not sure, but with a miss like that, I'm wondering if he has something in his
I finally finished. Man, that must have been like crashed. I was like struggling to boot back up.
Talk about planning your opponent.
Before anyone says I have an old phone, I have an S20. It's only a 2-year-old model. It's not that old. Thank you, Cassick. Is that it? This piece of shit, that's all I have to do. You're welcome, Rey. Now tell me what's in it for me. Yeah, Mysterio, not Cass. Is that really it? Okay, that's really... He's not even gonna like come out and celebrate with me. Seems a little fucked, doesn't it? Can't help but think that Jacob Cass is being used by Rey Mysterio.
I wonder what our guest host, Road Warrior Animal, thought of that win. So at Clash of the Champions, Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston will be one of the two teams to face Road Warrior Animal and his mystery partner. Oh, and I can't wait to find out who that's going to be. But up next, King, we will find out who the other team is. It's an unlikely pairing between Jacob Cass and Husky Harris, but it's one Kevin Nash wanted to see. Can they coexist? We find out next.
No, because I'm going to make sure that we don't. I'm going to be a petty little bitch about it, and I'm not going to cooperate. Kid, you're not Cody. What are you doing?
Introducing first.
It makes sense as a tag motion to use, but yeah, Mason Ryan theme.
And their opponent from Brooksville, Florida, weighing 295 pounds. Husky.
Bow, man, I'm out, man, I'm out.
The winner of NXT.
The winner. Let's refer to me as that every time, shall we? The winner of NXT. I'm sure I changed his entrance motion. I'm like positive that I changed his entrance motion. I don't know why that hasn't stayed changed.
So it'll be Cass out first.
Oh wow.
Said, King, the real question here is if Jacob Cass and Husky Harris can really work together.
I mean, he's literally not even
record
on the
saying
ropes.
There's no way these guys can do it. I mean, listen, Harris and Cass have been at each other's faces from the very beginning.
I understand, King, but remember what's at stake here. A match against one of the greatest tag team competitors of all time, Road Warrior Animal. With that kind of opportunity, I think you have to put aside any childish problems you have and go for the win.
Yeah.
Follow to perfection.
Just meow back at him.
Look at this. Look at this. Husky Harris is just sitting back and letting Jacob
I was gonna
Cass
say, he's not
do
even
all
on the
work.
apron.
Yeah, how long can Cass handle the whole load by himself?
If these two want to advance to Clash of the Champions, Harris needs to get involved.
I actually thought Ted was bald for a second there. What the hell? Oh. Oh, now I have a mental image of bald DiBiase in my head, and I don't like it.
Up in the Hart family dungeon.
I don't wanna. Take it away.
Oh, no! Oh, geez, lights out! Oh, look out! That suplex was picture
So I've
perfect.
got like a weird sound coming through my microphone. Sorry, I don't know how long that was going on for, but it stopped hitting. I like moved it and it just stopped.
He's in a bad spot here.
Yeah, it stopped. It was like fizzing.
Tyson Kidd.
Oh, he's going for the eyes.
He is fucking me up right now. I can't get a move in on him.
Oh, Tyson Kidd caught that.
I think that's the thing. I think that's what I was trying to explain in the last episode when I said I don't really like playing as custom people. They always feel really unbalanced. They feel like too weak in some regards and a little OP in others. And I think that's exactly what I'm dealing with Jacob Cass. He feels like his reversal rating is like really shit, but like his damage is like super high. I feel like you know, there's been matches where I've not even needed to use a signature to win. I've done that and then pinned them and it's won.
Look at the eyes of Jacob Cass.
Oh, you should definitely look at the eyes of Jacob Cass.
Oh, man!
And he collapses down to the canvas.
As I say, at least it shouldn't be too hard to hurt Tyson Kidd, because no disrespect intended when I say this, but he's just Tyson Kidd. They didn't really ever think that much of him, so
He's in trouble.
yeah.
Oh my. Jacob Cass may be out.
You gotta be kidding me, Michael. Jacob Cass had this.
Your winners, Tyson Kidd and Ted.
Deload.
It's Road Warrior
It's
Animal.
Deload.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Oh my, it's Vader.
Well, that's a
Mastodon
combination,
is
I
back.
guess.
This doesn't look good.
Wow,
Michael.
someone really
They're
went
heading
in
towards
all in for the
Jacob
Vader
Cass.
motion there. Just for a split second, someone was like, I am gonna Vader this shit up. Wait. What? Why am I...
Animal and Vader together?
What?
Imagine the
What?
destruction.
I don't have to imagine it.
Okay, but why are they going for me? So I completely forgot about this animal character model because I never used it in my series. But blech, I do not like that one. I don't like the beard. It's really strange. Why am I getting jumped by both of them? And why would they go for... I don't even understand storyline-wise why they'd go for Jacob Cass. I mean, I'm gonna guess that's, you know, supposed to be explained afterwards. But it's weird that they haven't put any commentary in when Michael Cole's like, why are they attacking Jacob Cass? What's the deal? I don't know why Michael Cole is Jerry Seinfeld, but, you know, these things happen. One day you wake up and you're Jerry Seinfeld. We've all been there.
Can you believe this? Jacob Cass has brought down Vader.
Oh,
Yeah, but why is Vader even here?
Yeah, but King...
They're not making any fuss about what's happening. They're like, Animal's partner was Vader, and he's attacking Jacob Cass. I am really struggling to follow along with this story. I think I'm starting to remember why I didn't like this one. It's really messy so far. I actually thought Vader was just yelling for a minute. I didn't think that was his theme. Yeah, so far we've come into NXT and feuded with two people, randomly become buddies with Mysterio and helped him get a title shot, and now we've been jumped by a tag team whilst the commentators didn't care at all.
I'm Michael Cole, joined by WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the
Oh, and
King
apparently
Lawler.
we love WCW now.
Just 2 weeks away from Clash of the Champions, and I know you're just as excited as I am about tonight's guest host.
Oh, that's right. We've got Ricky Steamboat. The Dragon is here tonight. I can't wait to see what he has in store for us.
Well, this is Steamboat's night, but it looks like we're about to be joined by the #1 contender, Rey Mysterio.
And look, by the way, fuckers, yes, I know how the storyline goes. You don't need to tell me. All you're doing is spoiling it potentially for other people, and your comments will be deleted with no response, no naming, nothing. You won't get anything out of it, just your comment getting deleted. Don't fucking spoil shit. I already know how this story goes. You're not spoiling it for me. Most people probably already know, but there could be someone that doesn't, and respect that, okay? Fucking respect it. I will delete your comment. That is all.
I've gotta say, seeing all these WCW guys brings back some great memories. And in 2 weeks, I'm looking forward to making new memories.
You gonna
when I
thank
face
me at all?
John Cena at Clash of the Champions for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And
No
I'd
matter
like
who
to
wins
thank...
that night, you know John and I will do the legacy of the Clash proud.
And should I win, I'll give Jacob Cass first dibs.
Which leads me to this. Remembering all these great moments and thinking about future ones, I wanted to share with you all one of my greatest memories from WCW. Check this out.
When did Ray turn into such an egomaniac?
Hey, Eddie Guerrero!
Rey Mysterio and Eddie
Hey!
Guerrero had so many classic matches in WCW. I can't wait to watch this one.
Oh yeah, Michael. This is going to be a treat.
I'm sorry, whose Road to WrestleMania is this? I don't think these two ever wore these attires at this point in time. And you know what else? You know what else? I don't think Ray had most of those tattoos. I don't think it was filmed in WWE HD. I'm not even sure an arena actually looked like this. This is a cool idea, but I don't... Okay, I'm in the driver's seat. I'm Jacob Cass, right? Why do I give a fuck about this match right now? Why do I care about Ray at all? Was he, like, supposed to be Jacob Cass's pro? Did I miss that? I don't get why I should give a damn. Like, okay, Eddie and Ray, fantastic wrestlers. From what I've heard, one of the best rivalries, you know, in WCW. I saw their rivalry in 2005, and it was, you know, it was really good TV from what I saw of it. It was very, very good. Eddie, just the biggest bastard he could be, really well. And Rey Mysterio, the sympathetic babyface. It all worked so great, and, you know, very admirable. And I understand. I respect it. I get what they're giving a shout to here. My question is, what does this have to do with Jacob Cass? And why is no one acknowledging the fact that he randomly got jumped by Animal and Vader? Why is that not concerning or a problem at all? Why is it just understandable? I think that's the best way to put it. Why is it that the commentators pretty much just, they just got it. They just saw him get jumped by those two and they're like, yeah, I'd jump Jacob Cass too.
The better he was, the more it brought a smile to my face.
You'd think they would have at least bothered to put like a different attire in or something. They were doing different attires, weren't they? Oh, maybe not. I mean, they've done different attires in like every fucking game. But the first game they have like different versions, is like separate character models, was 13. Barring like this game having like separate character models for like DLC, and 11 had that too. That's different. That's different. That's just DLC. I'm talking about like in-game. Gotta post first. It's very important.
There have been so many great luchadors
No
over the
pin
years,
combo?
King,
That's
but
a
in my
shame.
mind, we're watching two of the greatest.
Well, the Lucha Libre tradition was really introduced to most of the United States by Ray and Eddie. If you can think back to the first time you saw, well, say, Mysterio compete, you'd never seen another man do anything close to what Ray was pulling off.
If I remember right, W12 is the game where you can win with random moves as long as they're hurt enough.
Amigos and the frog splash that wins this one, or Ray's 619.
Oh, I have no idea. But at this point, I think we should just sit back and enjoy the rest of the match.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. I am tired. I just want to sleep. And I am playing this match questioning why it is even happening right now, because as nice of a nostalgia trip as it is,
Although Eddie and Ray were
it has
usually
nothing.
on
I mean,
opposite
I
sides,
know,
there was no denying the
okay,
respect
I
these
know
men had
how
for
it
each other.
technically does,
Well, you know,
but
both were
it
tremendous
also doesn't.
competitors in their own right.
They could just
But I
do
think
this
that their
like every
matches
week if that was the
forced each
case.
to
They could be
reach
like, alright, and this week you're playing Ric Flair versus Sting. Here you go. I mean, they wouldn't because they don't have the rights to either of them, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I won't be recording too much more of this today. I'm fucking tired. I'm actually really glad I didn't go with Universe, because that takes way more energy than I currently have.
Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler welcoming you to Monday Night Raw. King, we're just 6 days away from Clash of the Champions. And
No
our guest
way.
host is none other than the former five-time
Yes. Now we're talking.
five-time WCW champion,
Oh, no.
Booker T.
And tonight, he's the ruler of Raw.
King, if having Booker T wasn't crazy enough, this match is nuts.
Just-
Oh, that's right. Booker T has ordered Jacob Cass and Husky Harris to compete tonight. The winner will face him at Clash of the Champions this Sunday.
no.
And the loser is kicked off Raw.
I don't want to see Booker T's character model in this game. It makes me really sad. I love Booker T. I think he's fantastic. THQ clearly did not love Booker T, because you would not love someone and then do what they did to him. His character model in this game is absolutely, like, shockingly awful. I don't want to see it.
Jacob Cass and Husky Harris. Who stays and who goes?
And the winner
Can
might
I
be
go?
going too, Michael. The prize for winning is a match against Booker T at the Clash.
This is a telltale case of being careful what you wish for, King. Husky Harris.
I'm gonna beat Booker T at Clash of the Champions, and that's gonna help me in my road to WrestleMania, where Rey Mysterio wins the world title.
He's wearing down the midsection.
Jacob Cass.
Oh! Oh, great shot.
How many
from
more
Cass.
times I'm gonna have to fight Husky Harris?
Uh-oh, this is bad.
Remember, the winner of this match gets Booker T. In 6 days at Clash of the Champions.
can't wait.
The loser gets the gate here on Raw.
Oh, is there a door number 3 to choose in this scenario, Michael?
It's okay. I'm just gonna
Jacob
SmackDown.
Cass.
They're not doing some silly WCW nostalgia ride there.
Oh my, what a splash.
Husky,
Oh, did you see
What is that
His
picture?
body twisting and turning in a
what is that
sickening
sign?
way.
I need to see that again. What does that say? I think it's supposed to be like a fat joke about being like crushed by Husky Harris. I want to see it again.
And he targets the arm.
Watch out here. Oh, what a punch from Harris.
No, I'm not okay with the fat joke, by the way. I have been much larger than I currently am in my life.
Tough move to get out of. Watch it.
And he powers
I
out.
genuinely find them to be shitty whenever they do them. Oh wow, that running strike is bad.
Jacob Cass. Cass has
Does it
Harris
work
right
now?
where he
Okay,
wants
well you have to be like
it.
right up against them.
Cass is about to send his chief rival to a new career in the exciting
What?
toll booth
His
industry, Michael.
chief rival?
Look out.
Jacob Cass is all fired up.
Jacob Cass does it.
I didn't even need a finish. Husky Harris ate myself. Okay, yeah, they're
Looking
making
away.
fat jokes. Cool, that's great.
And Husky Harris works to get the shoulder up.
Watch this.
I mean,
And
to be
now,
fair,
looking to put
Vince
him
called
away.
him Husky Harris.
What
Kind
a
of
move
new,
by
really.
Cass. 1, 2.
I love having my finisher kicked out of. Please do it again.
And will this be it? 1, 2, 3. Cass wins.
Styles Clash? Too shit. Never gonna win a match. Neck breaker? That's the one.
Cass has gotten rid of Harris for good.
I'm not quite sure of that, Michael.
God,
It's
there he
Booker
is.
T.
Oh.
Good night,
What did they
Harris.
do to you?
Well, this is unexpected.
Sweet King. Why? What is that color?
Bad
What
idea, Ro.
color are you?
Booker T's signature axe kick.
Who is that guy? And why is he pretending to be Booker T? I never get why they thought that was acceptable. Like, I'm not like trying to get into like the whole like they're racist thing, but like surely you want to make sure they were the right shade of black. Like that is an important feature. Booker T is not like fucking half caste. He's like you know he's like dark skinned. I hope I'm saying that in a correct way. I don't mean any offense. I love Booker T. I don't know why they did this to him. I really don't. I don't think he speaks in this game, though, to be fair. I think this might have been like a last-minute inclusion or something. Just such a bad character role in every way. I mean, actually, no, the outfit's fine. You could put the outfit on a good Booker T character model, it'd be fine. So not everyone. The winner of NXT, baby. That's why he keeps that Minitron. He's got to remember his only accomplishment. Although now he can be introduced as the man that gets Rey Mysterio title shots.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing 256 pounds, Booker T.
It's just so weirdly upsetting to me every time. I remember initially. Oh god. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. It just. I don't know what went wrong. Maybe like the face scan and the model is fine, but like in motion it's really bad. I don't know. I just feel bad for the guy, I know that. I've always seen it, and I stand by it. I agree with it. The comparison that people have done of like how Booker looks in the TNA game versus how he looks in this game, because this was his first game back, and like TNA is supposed to be the low-budget company. It's supposed to be the one with worse games, and not only that, their game came out 5 years before this.
So you think Jacob Cass will win?
The disrespect. I remember, for anyone who's never seen my universe, I initially decided not to use Booker because I don't like this character model. But it like put him in a storyline and like made me use him. And so I gave him like, you know, a nice build and push because I like Booker T a lot. I just didn't want him to look like that. He's a little better in 13. They at least get his, you know, skin tone correct. He's like glowing in this game. It's really weird. It's like, it's a lot like what I was describing in 11 with Crime Time. He's like orange. But it's the face. It's honestly, more than anything else, it's the face. Although the hair is kind of weird as fuck too. Sorry. Just like that, I lost my point. No one supports what I was saying anymore. No, but honestly, I know this is like a really old game. The thing is, I was about to say they did better, but his face looked strange in 2K15 when they brought him back. And from what I saw, it kept looking strange. His character model kept looking weird, and like every game up until 19, I think they finally made him look right. He's King Booker in 19, if I'm not mistaken. And it seems like that changed, that update to his character, they finally like got it. I mean, the thing is, like, to be fair, 2K15 to, I don't know if he's in 18 or 17 off the top of my head, but 15 and 16. Oh no, he's in 17 because they do the Harlem Heat showcase thing, so there's at least that version. But yeah, the point I was trying to say kind of matches with that, which is that in all those games, he's like young Booker T, whereas obviously King Booker is quite a bit further on, so his face will have changed because, you know, age. I think I'm just not used to young Booker T, and I think that's why he looks a little off in 15, because the first time I saw Booker T was 2005, because that's when I started watching, and I haven't seen any of his classic stuff yet. I know Harlem Heat debuted in WCW 93. I'm still not watching WCW right now. I'm gonna try it again when it gets to 94, but I'm not watching their weekly shows. I'm only watching their pay-per-views, because I just don't have as much time for WCW as I do for WWE. I will watch Nitro and Thunder, and, you know, the Clash of Champions and pay-per-views and everything from there, like when Nitro starts, but until then, WWE struggles to keep my attention. The early 90s were just very weird for wrestling. You could tell that it was trying to change what it was, but it wasn't quite there yet. Because those kind of things take time to change. And obviously every time Hogan comes along, he sets that back quite a bit. So like I know when he goes to WCW, he plays his politics and he goes straight to the top, and so he kind of rolls the clock back quite a bit.
Look, I've never doubted this young man's heart and tenacity, but this could be a watershed moment in his career.
I actually really value the opinion of people who watch these videos, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask you a question if you're watching this video. Again, it's a universe question, but I value your opinion, so I'd like to hear back from everyone and anyone I can. Do you want to see Hogan in 2K14 universe when I get to that game? I'm going to leave that up to the community, because although he said some pretty shitty things, he has had people who should be offended by that stick up for him. He has apologized. You know, that one kind of like, it's a gray area. So I'm gonna say, if people want to see Hogan, I'll use Hogan. If people don't want to see Hogan, I won't. I'm not fussed either way. The only thing I will tell you right now is he is not going to be the God mode character that he has always been in wrestling, because I don't like him that much. He's okay as a wrestler and everything. He definitely helped carry the company and put it to a more popular point historically and stuff. Yeah, thanks man. Hope you enjoy your title shot that I got you. Yeah. Nothing says Jacob Cuck quite like sitting by and watching as Ray wins a world title off of an opportunity that I won him. This is an interesting way to handle things. You can say cuck on YouTube, right? I'm not like breaking a rule by saying that. Shit, I don't actually know. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Mysterio will take on John Cena for the World Heavyweight Championship.
This is going to be such a great match.
Tonight's been fantastic. It's been great seeing our legends in action. And I can't think of a better way to finish it off than with these two tremendous competitors.
Ray's like so giddy, but then like, of course he is.
It looks like the legends want to show their appreciation too. Hey, what the?
Oh no, King. They're attacking Ray.
Do something, John. Jeez.
Hey, what's going on?
Took you long enough.
What are these men doing?
Also, Jacob, you gonna go save your boy?
I don't know what's happening.
Well, Ray's out, and now Vader, Booker, Arn, and Animal surround Cena like a pack of jackals.
You couldn't say Animal, could you?
And look at Cena bring the fight.
Yeah, but it's 4-on-1. This is more than even John Cena can handle on his own.
Even John Cena.
Tell me right now, Cass, are you with me or against me?
I've just been standing here this whole fucking time.
I'm with you. What's the plan?
Shut up, kid, and start swinging.
Am I really that short? I know that's not what they were going for. It's just that camera angle made it look like Cass was like, he's like just a little kid getting in the ring. Objective, keep fighting in the ring. I'll try. Poor Booker.
Great reaction.
Thanks for the breather, Booker. I really appreciate that.
Watch it, watch it.
That's it. He's done.
That's it. He's done. We gotta keep fighting in the ring. Sorry. Sorry, Booker. I'm not allowed. Shit. Hey, that's some pretty good unison right there. Alright, what's gonna happen now? Can't wait to find out. This is really picking up. Ooh, that was a nice super kick.
King, this is bad. Jacob Cass is out cold and Cena's being clawed at like he's a piece of raw meat.
Yeah, can you believe this? Cena's actually fighting them off.
Yeah, but
Well,
King
yeah,
is
he's
one
Cena.
man. Against these legends, he needs some help.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Hey Cena, how's it going?
Cena and Nash, they're going to do it, King. They're going to take out these
Yeah,
invaders.
I was gonna say he's very trustworthy.
Oh, no!
It's not like he brought them
What are they
all
going to
in
do
or
now?
anything.
Cena's not moving. Bodies are everywhere.
Yeah, Nash, supposedly our general manager, has unleashed these monsters on WWE.
Why'd he throw his arms up like that? Vader, I mean. Just went a little bit Scott Hall for a second. I guess Scott Hall couldn't be here, so someone had to. Man, they must have been pissed that they couldn't have got Scott Hall and Hogan in on
Happy
this.
New Year and welcome to Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler here. And King, it's a new year, but it certainly seemed like the clock was turned back last night at Clash of the Champions, where just 24 hours ago, former WCW stars attacked John Cena and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, and one of those WCW guys happens to be our new general manager, Kevin Nash.
And no word yet on the condition of Cena or Mysterio. But here comes Randy Orton. Hopefully he can shed some light on what's happening.
Thank God. Here comes Randy Orton, everybody.
Kevin Nash, I don't know what you and your accomplices are up to. But thanks to your actions, Rey Mysterio will be out of action for several weeks.
That would be upsetting to
Doctors
you.
aren't sure when or even if John Cena will return.
You're not upset with me, are you? I just don't know what I'd do with myself if you were sore.
This is just a joke.
Do you have like a cold
Cena
that
had
week?
8
They
hours of
recorded that
surgery.
line?
You find this hilarious?
Yeah, I actually am having fun. Thanks for asking. But I hate to be the only one to join the party. So this is what I'm going to do. Thanks to certain contractual obligations, I'm still general manager of Raw and SmackDown.
Why is
At
everyone
this year's
talking
Royal
so
Rumble,
quietly?
The winner will receive Cena's vacated World Heavyweight Championship.
What do you want, Nash?
What do I want? That's a good question, Randy. But for now, it's not about what I want. It's what you want. And I know you want to be the World Heavyweight Champion again.
You're right, Nash. I do want something from you. To punt your face in.
Ooh, that doesn't fit in my schedule. I'm a little busy, you know. But I can have someone else address your concerns.
My favorite tag team. See, this storyline, like, I get it. It makes a lot of sense, and I feel like it would have been cool for WWE to... That's you, Blackjack. It would have been cool for WWE to have done some kind of throwback for WCW 10 years after, you know, it went under. So I kind of get it. Like, and obviously it's fantasy booking, so they can do stuff like this.
Superstars are taking them on.
And, you know, old versus new. Like, it's a fun concept and everything. I just feel like, I forgot that he has a suit. Oh, wow. It's a cool concept and everything. I just feel like the way it was written to, like, happen and everything just feels really messy. But now that it's underway, I feel like it's a little bit more, it's flowing a bit more smooth. And as I say, the idea really makes a lot of sense, you know? Some kind of callback to the fact that it's been 10 years since then. You know, they didn't do anything in real life, as far as I know, for the 10-year, 15-year, or 20-year. But I guess realistically, how long do you want to keep beating that dead horse for? You beat your biggest rival. That's fantastic. You did it. But that's it. You did it. You can't milk it forever. If you want to emulate it, the best. That's what I think is the best thing to do, right? Because I've seen this a lot. I see a lot of people online that say they need to get rid of the brand split. They need to have only one world title, etc., etc. I strongly disagree. I think the brand split is great. I think you need to just keep your brands very split. I think you need to do what they did when they first had the brand split, where those two brands fucking hate each other. Literally use it to emulate the Monday Night Wars, but like under your own company, so you can kind of, you know, do it without like anyone going into business for themselves, because they're both still sides working for Raw. But you know, Raw absolutely hates SmackDown, etc, etc. You have like these invasion storylines and stuff. You know, you got the big Survivor Series feud between the two, pay-per-views and stuff where like the brands are just treated completely separately. Because people like that. They liked, well, at least I think people liked it. I liked it. The like competition. It makes you want to, you know, that was like a thing I remember hearing, was like, do you like SmackDown or Raw? And obviously nowadays, you know, it's do you like WWE or AEW, I guess, is the current one. It's always WWE or insert other thing. But I feel like they could really dominate it by doing, you know, Raw or SmackDown. I feel like it's a good thing. It's a good one. So I think they need to ununify the titles, and then they need to keep Raw and SmackDown very far apart, unless they're doing some kind of invasion / crossover storyline. Things like the draft and people double crossing their brands, it's just all really fun. Just added a lot more depth to each roster.
Despite his recent actions, Kevin Nash is in fact still general manager. So what he says goes around here.
And what he said last week, King, is the winner of this year's Royal Rumble will win the World Heavyweight Championship, vacated by the injured John Cena.
Well, this is going to be the hardest match in the entire series. You don't fuck with Kofi Kingston. Is he US champion again? He never got it back. Is it even around? Did they ever bring it back? They never really clarified that. I mean, I guess it probably is, because, you know, maybe it will come back into the story so that it can be transformed into the WCW United States title. I'll squeeze in this extra match in the hopes that Kofi doesn't end up, you know, putting on a 5-star classic with me again. But I also know what I'm dealing with. I know what I'm signing up for, and I'm very aware he's probably going to kick my ass because somebody loves Kofi Kingston. It's not that I think Kofi Kingston's bad. Kofi Kingston's fantastic, extremely talented, works as both a heel and a face fantastically, we found out, thanks to the New Day. Worthy of a WrestleMania or WWE Championship win, you know, making some major history there. Kofi Kingston's fantastic. Absolutely love him. Brilliant wrestler. Brilliant all around. Kofi Kingston in 2011/10 being an unstoppable beast that's harder to beat than people like Randy Orton, John Cena. Multiple matches where I'm like outnumbered 5-1. It's a little weird that Kofi is still the hardest match I've ever played. And that's the point that I'm trying to make there, in case anybody thinks I'm hating on Kofi Kingston, because that ain't it at all. What a great running strike. That really does just never fail at failing. Just like that move, that rebound strike, so good at doing absolutely nothing. How do you even pull it? I want to try it again. You have to do it like now. Yes, you have to do it like the moment they hit the ropes. Wow. Not even worth it. Might as well just use this neck breaker. This doesn't feel like a very AJ Styles-like moveset. As I say, I don't really know like early TNA, which I feel like it's based on like an earlier TNA AJ Styles. I don't feel like it's like an up-to-date one, like a 2010 AJ Styles. Because I watched quite a bit of TNA around that time.
The Royal Rumble, as we've stated so many times in the past, kicks off the road to WrestleMania. But with big
Kofi's getting his ass handed to him. Is this guy doing anything?
I can't help but feel like we're in for a bumpy
Oh,
ride.
I pissed him off. I shouldn't have said that. I've pissed him off.
Looking down the road right now, and all I can see are warning signs ahead.
And the boot connects with the abdomen. Drop kick. Right on target. Big move coming.
Watch it. He looks fired up here.
Hey, Kofi. Sorry about this. Just gonna quickly spin for a little bit.
You can see the pain shoot through. And here's a cover. One, two,
I like how much you can spin with the Styles Clash. You can like almost spin a full circle whilst setting up for the Clash.
So Jacob Cass will be one of the 30 participants.
Oh, what a surprise.
Anderson, they're stomping away at Jacob Cass. Oh no, King. No, they can't do this.
Orton and Big Show.
I mean, Big Show is a WCW alumni, so I wouldn't trust him. He's also known for double crossing on the regular. Sure, he might have saved us today, but I wouldn't trust it. Not one bit. Randy, on the other hand.
Hey, look at the Viper.
Orton was so close there.
Big Show's just got his hand on Jacob's chest like, you'll be with your wife soon. Okay. How much longer until the Rumble? I love how many copyright claims I get on this for just the dumbest reasons.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw live
I spoke
from
over how many
Baltimore,
weeks.
Maryland. Michael Cole here with WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler.
Oh, and I'm really excited for this. Up first tonight, Jacob Cass and Randy Orton will team to take on Animal and Arn Anderson.
Well, for weeks now, these WCW guys have been attacking superstars from behind. I can't wait to see what happens when they finally meet face to face.
My wife? Okay, well, I'm gonna put a... No, I'm not gonna put a save. Why is Kofi there? Kofi's not the hero. I'm the hero. Respect me, damn it. I'm the hero. Well, I'm gonna end it here. When we come back next time, we'll probably get into a backstage brawl. Like, the only time I am ever able to control your character in this area is when a backstage brawl is coming up. So, look forward to that. Oh, sorry. I'll see everyone later. Hope you had fun watching this episode. Good fun watching these episodes. And I'll be back in the near future to smack up some retired people. Goodbye.